What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Once again, I'm back on the laptop. Don't mind me wearing the tank and the really cool crystal. It's actually a dark amethyst. It's actually really cool. So don't mind me wearing this. I actually just got back from running errands a little while ago, and today. So on Monday's video, where's my phone? On Monday's video, someone had commented on my video from, I think it was Monday. Someone commented from Monday's video. Let me try and pull it up. Give me a second here. While YouTube on my phone is loading, I hope you guys are staying safe. With everything that's been going on in the world, with the big crush card pandemic. Yes, I said crush card. I hope you guys are staying safe. Hope you guys are washing your hands frequently, and because honestly, I want this whole thing to blow over just as bad as you guys. So a couple days ago, someone commented on my video from the Wrestlemania changes that I spoke about, and I'm gonna give a shout out to Rip Etika. I think I just butchered that name, but Rip Etika commented saying, "Is NXT Takeover going to happen?" Basically, he was referring to NXT Takeover Tampa that was supposed to have happened this coming weekend. No, there will not be. No, NXT Takeover Tampa will no longer take place because of the crush, because of this virus that's been going on over the last several months, that supposedly started back in January, which was very odd. Because of what's been going on, WWE officials have stated that they will not host NXT TakeOver as part of WrestleMania weekend. Instead, the matches that were supposed to have been scheduled for the card for TakeOver will take place on NXT, which started last night with the triple threat match for the NXT North American Championship between Keith Lee, Dominic Dijakovic, and Damian Priest, which again, normally with takeovers there'll be about five, maybe five, at least 6, maybe 7 matches on the card. And if you guys are wondering, I'm putting lotion on my hands because my hands are dry. Anyway, yeah, so that's pretty much it. Honestly, there's really not much to talk about. I have heard rumors saying that the next NXT Takeover is supposed to take place in June. It's supposed. I am so sorry for that, guys. If you guys heard that in the background, that was my dog. My dog will never shut up. She's like a year old. She's like a year old and still acts like a little bitch. I swear. Anyway, or rather, a brat. Sorry, to be more PG. Anyway, yeah. So, apparently, the next takeover, from the rumors that I've heard anyway, is supposed to take place in June in replacement with NXT Takeover Tampa, and supposedly it's going to take place in St. Louis. I don't know all the details. I don't know if these rumors are true or not, but that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. Big shoutouts to Rip Etika for asking that question in the comments of that video. Shoutouts to you. That was an excellent question. I did say that I was going to talk about it in today's video, and I just did. But anyway, with that being said, now I'm going to be talking about some recent rumors pertaining to what's going to be happening after WrestleMania. So the two biggest things that's supposed to be happening. The first one is the apparent rumors that WWE will be canceling all their events in April after WrestleMania, with the speculation on them going back on tour in May next month. I actually have the full article here. This is not from any of the sources that I've used. You know, Pro Wrestling Sheet, Wrestle Talk, and What Culture. This is actually from another source called Wrestling Inc. Shoutouts to them. Shoutouts to the person who wrote this article anyway, Mark Middleton. Shoutouts to you for this article. And so this was posted just the other day, and the article reads as follows. As we've expected, it looks like all WWE events for the month of April have been canceled due to the Crush Card pandemic. This means that the WWE Performance Center tapings will continue. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that they were taping the shows at the performance. I kind of had a feeling. About that. As noted last week, how WWE taped recent NXT 205 Live, Raw, and SmackDown episodes at the empty Performance Center in Orlando. They also taped both nights of WrestleMania, plus matches for the post WrestleMania show on April 6th and 8th NXT episode. So Raw April 6th, NXT April 8th. It's been reported that WWE plans to air the April 10th SmackDown episode. The episode of SmackDown, which will air not this Friday, but next Friday, which will be the 10th, live from the Performance Center instead of it being taped. But that hasn't been confirmed. It also appears that they are airing the April 15th NXT episode live from the NXT Arena at Full Sail University. So according to this, so just that alone, just that text alone, honestly, I think it would be wise to just tape it instead of making it go live, because if they do it live, it's not going to do any good. Because with the next article that I'll be talking about, there are rumors saying that after WrestleMania, WWE will be taking a break away from everything, so the tapings could potentially continue. I think the articles are like one and the same, but I'll definitely talk about that. But again, Raw, Raw and NXT after WrestleMania, I can definitely understand those two being taped. I can definitely understand it. But SmackDown going live, I do not see it. I would just tape it. If I was a part of management, I would just tape it and let it go. Honestly. The Mohegan Sun Arena in Uncasville, Connecticut announced today that the Raw scheduled for Monday, April 27th has been canceled. Ticketmaster's fan support will be contacting ticket holders soon with more details, including instructions on how to get refunds. So I actually read a little bit about this, and supposedly I don't know all the details, but supposedly no, I am not coughing because I am sick from what's going on in the world. I'm just coughing because I cough sometimes. Has nothing to do with the virus, so don't worry. Anyway, yeah, so I heard rumors about that, and supposedly, they were going to announce who would be in the men's and women's Money in the Bank ladder match on that night. Supposedly. I don't know all the details about that. It will be interesting to see if WWE resumes regular touring at arenas across the country with fans in attendance during the month of May. Everything is up in the air due to the... I almost said it. To the crush card outbreak. And some see May as being too soon for some of the crush card related restrictions to be lifted. It's worth noting that the Times Union Center in Albany is still selling tickets for the Smackdown of Fox episode scheduled for May 1st. Wow, that's an interesting one. And that's interesting because the thing is, as of now, the east side of the U.S. is the main epicenter for this outbreak. Even in China, and actually, truth be told, China was where this whole thing started. Was back in China, and it's very interesting to see how this whole thing plays out, because honestly I would not mind seeing any of hang on a second, guys. Anyway, I would not mind seeing Raw, NXT, and SmackDown being taped over the course of this whole month. I would not mind seeing that at all. But the main thing that I want to bring up is that I don't know why they would air the SmackDown after WrestleMania live. I honestly do not get that. Literally almost the entire roster, the entire NXT, the entire Raw, the SmackDown, and potentially the whole 205 Live roster is all being is all under quarantine. Because I know that Carmella and Corey Graves are in quarantine. Dana Brooke is in quarantine, and she was supposed to have been in that what's now a Fatal 5-Way for WrestleMania, which I did talk about that match in yesterday's video. If you guys want to check that out, and I know that Rey Mysterio is currently in self-isolation. I know that there's been a couple superstars, I think at the Performance Center that have trained at the Performance Center in Orlando, actually tested positive for this outbreak. So we have even more news. So not only will I be talking about that, but I just found out. But I'm looking here. Money in the Bank reportedly not taking place as planned. So that will be another thing that I'll be talking about. I might talk about that in tomorrow's video. So that'll be tomorrow's video. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so this article actually was from yesterday, and this is talking about tying to the last article that I just spoke about. Shoutouts to Mark Middleton from Wrestling Inc. Shoutouts to you. The question starts. So this article starts with a question: could we finally see WWE take a break from taping shows due to the crush card pandemic? As noted earlier today, which was yesterday anyway. As noted yesterday, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis issued a stay-at-home order for the entire state yesterday as they look to slow the outbreak. This could mean more impact to the WWE and AEW. Yes, AEW is actually said on here. schedules which have already been significantly modified over the past several weeks due to the pandemic. In an update, there were rumors on a possible break for the WWE crews going around the Performance Center last week. According to @WrestleVotes, the rumors were that if the state of Florida issued a stay-at-home order, which they did, then WWE would reconsider taking a break after WrestleMania, which airs this weekend on tape over 2 nights. Let's see. Regarding the potential break, it was noted that if they do move forward with time off, then some of the footage that has been filmed at the Performance Center will not air. It's been reported that the post-WrestleMania show that the Raw after WrestleMania has already been filmed, as well as the April 8th edition of NXT. It was believed that the April 10th edition of SmackDown on Fox would air live from the Performance Center, but that hasn't been confirmed. It's important to note that the possible time off for WWE is just rumored at this point, based on talk going around the Performance Center last week. Everything is still up in the air and to be determined, quote-unquote, at this point. Florida's stay-at-home order goes into effect this Thursday, which is actually today. Which I think is today. And will last for at least 30 days. That is very bizarre. That is interesting. That's very interesting because with this big outbreak that's been going on, there is a lot. Oh my god, this outbreak has gone way too far. And based on what the news has said, with this outbreak, the U.S. could potentially lose up to 240,000 people. Literally, we could lose up to 240,000 people in the U.S. I believe up to 100,000. I think in Canada, 17,000 in Mexico. We could lose a lot of people, which is absolutely crazy. But honestly, I think it's a great idea for WWE to take a break away from away from filming and whatnot. At the same time, if there's one thing that I've learned from watching WWE, knowing Vince, he's not gonna give a damn. He'll probably still air it or something. But honestly, I think honestly this is a very interesting development. I think this is something that can put the WWE at a big risk because WWE could potentially lose a lot of money because of this virus. My thoughts on WWE taking a break after WrestleMania, I think it's a great idea. It's better to be safe than sorry. I've heard rumors that supposedly this whole thing will blow over in June because that everybody has has stayed at home and done their part. This could potentially blow over in June or July. Which if that is the case, then potentially the first pay-per-view in June could very may well be something like possibly a NXT takeover or potentially even Backlash for that matter, because I heard that Backlash will be coming back to WWE. This is a very troubling time, not just for us here in the U.S., but for everybody around the world, and especially for a lot of sports promotions. NFL, football, baseball, hockey, basketball, MMA, wrestling, whatnot. It's a very troubling time. But that's actually gonna do it for this video. Let me know in the comments below if you guys think that WWE should take a break away from WWE. I am very curious. Yes, I do look at the comments. So yeah. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. Be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. My links are down in the description below. And if you guys have any fan mail that you would like to send me, my address will also be in the description below as well. I think I'm gonna put that on hold. I know that I haven't gotten any fan mail, but that's okay by me. I'm gonna be putting it on hold at least until this outbreak, blows over. But once it does blow over, fan mail will be back in full force. But until that time, I'll be making videos nonstop. And on that, this is your boy Nash signing out.